everyone, it's Ethan again from Ichiban Engineering and ISM here, and today we're going to talk about our new product for the STI. It's basically a diff cover. This is a 3D print as an example, and how we model this. I'll also show you a time lapse of how I model it online, how we scan this, and from the OEM part to the modified one here. That's the OEM STI diff cover, and this is the modified unit. Generally speaking, we start by 3D scanning it. So 3D scan the piece, remodel it in the CAD software. We modify it to our whatever we want to do. If we, in this case, we enlarged the oil capacity. We made some fins here, all kinds of stuff. These dots here are from the supports from the 3D print. We can sand it down and make it nicer, but this is just an example. It's a model, so we can test it on a car. Here on the left is just an example of really, we scan this 2JZ VVTi valve cover. This is an OEM piece from Toyota, and this is the final part that we CNC machine. It's perfect. All the details are here, except the ones that we don't really need, like this here and the aided port that we added. So yeah, and now I'm gonna show you in the computer how we go from this to this. So now we're basically gonna design the profile and extrude it first. It's gonna be in fast motion, so yeah, it's just gonna play through it and you're gonna watch it, have fun. So now after the first profile was done, we're doing the second profile. I'm gonna extrude it as well. So what we're doing here basically is we're enlarging the lower section of this diff cover and adding volume. We're doing so without, it's going to touch the sway bar, the rear sway bar, so it has to be carefully done. we're now modeling the inside, and how they first made this part back in the 90s was without a CAD design. So there are steps inside, and we really want to mimic it. And so it's kind of an intricate part. It's going to be a long section, so enjoy watching, and basically again mimicking the steps and making the inside perfect. So this is the final model. We put it in Fusion and put the logo, the threads here, the thread for the studs to mount it on the rear subframe. We also designed the bottom perfectly. This is the vent for the breather. It's gonna go from the inside to the outside. There is a flat space so you can sit tight. Yeah, and basically we're gonna render this now in KeyShot, which is a different software where we render products before going and printing them. We're gonna also print this part later, and you're gonna see it. In KeyShot we can choose materials. Here we're gonna make a collision so it sits on the floor, on the ground, and we can also choose basically if the GPU or the CPU gonna render it. The GPU render it much faster. Position it. I'm gonna choose the material, so the material for the housing, the whole diff cover, and the material for where the logo is. It's separated so we can mimic basically an engraved logo after the anodizing surface treatment. So here we can also choose the depth of field for the camera, really mimic a realistic rendering of a product, and it's all rendered in real time. We can also render it a non-real time render, which basically gonna export the image that we want. And yeah, that's basically it. So yeah, that was how we designed this whole thing. And now from this piece of plastic right here, it's gonna be made out of CNC. You can pre-order it today on Ichiban engineering website. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Thank you for watching.